Hi, are you interested in learning how to felt and then eco-print beautiful sculptural bags? Are you unsure how online workshops are delivered but are interested in learning more about either technique? My name is Nicola Brown. I'm a textile artist based at Clasheen in rural Ireland. During this short video, I share with you how my upcoming $30 online workshop, Eco Print Meets Sculptural Felt Bags, is delivered. I go through what you can expect to learn during this workshop and explain how my online workshops actually are run, how long you have access to me, how you interact with me and other workshop participants, and in general, I answer all the questions that you may be asking yourself before making a decision whether to join me. So if you think this is something that would interest you and I haven't answered your question, please just ask me in the comments below and I'm happy to help. Let's go. Who is this online workshop actually aimed at, and what sort of person might consider joining me for this course? Are you an experienced felter but have never eco-printed your pieces before? Are you an experienced eco-printer and have never felted before? Would you like to learn the basics of successful eco-printing without traditional powdered mordants, the chemical salts used to fix colour? Are you interested in working in a health-conscious and environmentally mindful way? Would you like to discover simple tips and techniques of replacing roving or wool bats with commercially prepared pre-felt to save time in the studio? Or have you any health issues which mean that getting tips about how to replace the rolling by hand with agitation in a tumble dryer can revolutionize how you think of the physicality of felting? Maybe you've no experience with either felting or eco-printing and would just like to get stuck in and give these techniques a go. If you answered yes to any of those questions, then this short 2-module workshop might be the one for you. It's suitable for total beginners, but also for those with previous experience who want to refine their felting and or eco-printing techniques. Everyone is welcome. What if you are only interested in one of the techniques covered, either felting or eco-printing? Is this workshop still suitable? I would answer absolutely to this question. There is so much information available in both of these modules. If you just want to learn how to felt 3-dimensional bags with integrated flaps and shoulder straps, perfect. Everything you need is contained within Module 1. However, if you want a really good value introduction to eco-printing without using traditional mordants, then there's plenty in Module 2. So this is a very economical way of joining a workshop with me, Nicola Brown, without investing a fortune, but having a significant amount of information at your fingertips. So what content does the workshop actually cover? Upon registration and prior to the start date of Friday, the 13th of August 2021, participants will receive an introductory module which will help them get organised in advance of the hands-on work. This contains tips and advice about navigating the online workshop platform. It explains about downloadable PDF files, the videos I share, the class content, goes through health and safety in the studio, gives a little bit of information about how wool felts and suggested supplies to gather in advance of the workshop, and also some information, a checklist about the basic eco-printing supplies and equipment that will be necessary. On Friday, the 13th of August, Module 1, which is the felting module, will be available for participants to work through. It goes through the detailed steps for felting 3-dimensional bags with total step-by-step instructions and tips to make the process easier and less physical. I also have a link through to my YouTube video about flat felting for those with absolutely no experience. And I always recommend that participants make some flat felt samples or maybe some scarves, and they can also print these too during the workshop. In the felting section, I share 2 bags. The first is a simple bag with separate cord handles. These cords can also be felted to make jewelry components, so it's another technique learned during the workshop for those with less experience. And the second bag is a more complicated bag, but it's still a simple shape. It's a felt bag with an integrated shoulder strap and flap. So this is a really, really good way of making a bag. And of course, these techniques can be applied to coloured felt too, but for the workshop we're working with natural undyed wool so that we can create our own beautiful prints in part 2, the eco printing stage. For anybody who might have health issues and is looking for a simpler way or a faster way to make their felt, I also share how you can use a tumble dryer to remove the hard work of rubbing and rolling your 3-dimensional pieces, and how you can also work with commercial pre-felt and give you full step-by-step instructions for using this to lay out a bag. The second part of the workshop, module 2, is all you need to know for a successful eco printing session and how to colour the beautiful felt that you have already made. I cover everything from how to prepare your felt before printing, the supplies you need to make things go smoothly. I recommend vegetation for successful results, how to rehydrate dried leaves, what to use if you have very little vegetation in your area or it's during a time of year when you don't have access to leaves, how to start your eco printing pot, and the step-by-step processes entailed for bundling your flat felt, your bag, your cords, and the more complicated bag with the shoulder strap and flaps. I share plenty of videos of my own felt before and after eco printing so that you can see the results I achieved on my bags. It's really exciting opening the bundles to reveal the prints. It's just as if all your birthdays have come together on the one day. Once the prints have been revealed, I explain how to finish your felt and aftercare. I show you how to reshape your bags and then how to add the cord handles to the simple bag. And then with the more complicated bag with the integrated shoulder strap and flaps, I give you options for finishing the flaps and creating internal pockets. So why choose to join me online for a felt and eco printing workshop? As well as an excellent value way of learning with me, there are many other advantages to online classes. You work at a time and pace to suit yourself, have full support from me 6 days a week for the first 4 weeks from the start date, in this case the 13th of August, then access to all the workshop videos and content for a further 4 weeks. You also have 2 PDF files available to download and save for future reference. How is the workshop content actually delivered, and what happens if you have very basic computer skills? The platform that I teach via is called Razuku. You can ask me questions, upload images of your work, request feedback, and get to know the other participants in a virtual classroom setting. If you consent and receive an email, you will be able to use the learning platform, and if you need additional help, either Razuku support or I am there for you. It's mobile, tablet and computer friendly, and there will also be an optional private Facebook group for workshop participants to know each other better. I hope this video has answered some of your questions about how I deliver my online workshops. If you have any further queries about this specific workshop, my $30 EcoPrint Meets Sculptural Felt Bag class, which is starting on Friday the 13th of September 2021, please just ask them in the comments below. Thank you.